Holy shit. That new chin is looking good. Babe, come have a look. Wow. I wonder how much that cost. Maybe 40,000s? 40 racks?
Jojo Siwa's rebrand is going terribly. This is a disaster. This is the worst rebrand I've seen since Russell Brand.
All right, as far as you know, I no longer do and no beautiful women will sleep with me anymore because there's a lot of rumors about me. Who wants to know my opinion on every single political system in the world?
Jojo Siwa is a mega viral children's entertainer that blew up on a reality TV show, Dance Mums. Who's texting me? Blew up on a reality TV show called Dance Mums, which is just a TV show for mums who can't afford dance lessons to watch someone else's parent who can get their children abused by an incredibly fat, mean woman who can't dance but somehow can teach.
You have sabotaged my daughter and the rest of the kids.
A little snake.
I don't understand the show, but what I do know is many mental breakdowns are on the way for those children, Jojo included.
How dare you call my daughter a sneak?
Snake.
She's not a sneak. You're a sneak.
After graduating from Dance Mums, can you graduate from a fat woman yelling at you every day?
Snake.
She's not a sneak.
I don't know.
Snake.
After Dance Mums, Jojo Siwa moved on to becoming an incredibly viral mega YouTube star entertaining children. She was the chick that was selling all of those bows at Walmart. She made millions and millions and millions of dollars off bows. If I was making that many millions off just like a generic product, I think I would be happy with retiring. But Jojo Siwa said, no, I need to turn it up to 11. I actually need to become a pop star for adults. Let's rebrand. Unfortunately for Jojo Siwa, those headbands were incredibly tight and seemed to be pulling all of the hair out of her forehead and also restricting blood flow to her brain because this rebrand is not going well at all, okay? She's gone from an uber successful children's pop star selling products in Walmart to, I don't know, rubbing her at a pride event and drinking alcohol, or at least pretending to. It's not going down well. Oh my God, she's touching her actual and it's... That's crazy. Yeah, I think this is the problem with rebrands is that when they look really intentionally planned and forced like this, it just seems too obvious and it's not a rebrand. It's like you're trying to do it at me. You know, you got to be more natural. Like Miley Cyrus had us all fooled. She had half the world thinking she was going through a mental breakdown. Turns out she was turning into an amazing pop star. Jojo Siwa just seems to be like, yeah, what's something that a child star wouldn't do? I know, drink alcohol and then pretend to be dancing drunk on stage and then maybe I'll rub my pussy a little bit. I bet a Disney star wouldn't do that. And it's like, yeah, they wouldn't, but like doing it in a choreographed, planned way seems like something that a child star would imagine an adult would do. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what she's doing. She's like, oh, what do adults do? And she's come up with an 11-year-old's idea of what an adult is. Oh, I bet adults like drink alcohol and swear. I bet they would say naughty words on stage. Another prime example of what a 9-year-old imagines an adult to be. Like, dude, when I'm an adult, I'm going to say swear words and I'm going to say suck my nuts. I feel like watching Jojo Siwa now, especially knowing where she came from, like she was a child star, she grew up on a dancing reality TV show controlled by adults, and then she became a pop star making YouTube videos for kids. It was all made by adults. I really feel like now is the first time in her life she's ever had like some input on how her career is going to go and what she wants to do, and she doesn't know how to do it. And to be fair, I wouldn't know how to do it either if I grew up in an environment like that. She's been given the keys to a multi-million-dollar business and brand, and she has to completely revamp it with no experience running it beyond doing what an adult tells her to do, and then getting yelled at by a fat woman for trying her best.
You are not in this dance.
I'm just gonna say that.
Get it down. You want to show me your receipt for that? Because it's not yours, you didn't pay for it, you didn't buy it. So for you to come over here and take one is a greedy little monster.
I think a problem that JoJo's coming up against and what a lot of child influencers are going to come up against is because of the nature of the internet and how entertainment works these days. She wasn't an integral part of anyone's childhood that was watching her. You know what I mean? Not in the way that someone like Miley Cyrus was, who has a successful rebrand. Like, Miley Cyrus was a huge part of every single 9-year-old girl's life at some point, because we didn't have the internet when Hannah Montana was coming out, or at least we didn't have social media like we do today. Now, I don't know, the people that were watching JoJo's vlogs were just iPad babies who can't even remember what they were watching because their brains have been wiped by the fucking iPad. They weren't sitting down at a specific time after school to watch a JoJo Siwa vlog. They had very inattentive parents that didn't love them, so they were coping by watching JoJo Siwa vlogs and slime videos while getting Skibbity Toilet into being half retarded. None of these children who are now adults that JoJo Siwa is trying to attract have any fond memories of watching her vlogs. They just vaguely remember having a headache because their parent didn't take the iPad off them because they didn't love them enough.
She's not.
Filling a vodka bottle with water and then drinking it on stage just seems like a slightly elevated version of JoJo's juice. It's not really a new idea. What was I saying before? Oh, yeah, that's right. The other issue is she just looks exactly the same as she did when she was 10. Like, even the costumes are the same. They're just a different color. Like, try and tell me that this costume she's wearing now is any different to this costume that she used to wear. It's just the colors. I mean, even though it's black, it's still sparkly and shiny. Another issue for JoJo is I think that a huge reason why she's so popular at the moment is people are just making fun of her. And for a while, I was giving her the benefit of the doubt, and I was assuming that she was manipulating everyone by, like, doing dumb things and kind of making fun of herself and tricking everyone into thinking that she's like that. But I think she might be like that, and I don't think we're being tricked. I don't think there is a master plan here. It's like she just thought, oh, I'm going to rebrand by writing a song about eating pussy, and then everyone's going to be like, yeah, cool, what an edgy adult. And then a real pussy-eating songwriter came along, Billie Eilish, and said, watch this, I can do it better. You know for sure that JoJo Siwa is sitting at home putting her fist through the drywall watching girls like react to the new Billie Eilish music video going, oh my God, this is so sexy and edgy. Oh my God, I'm having my gay awakening. JoJo Siwa's just sitting there going, I was supposed to be the gay awakening. I was scissoring a girl on the beach. Billie Eilish is wearing a basketball singlet and a snapback. She's hotter than me? This is bullshit. I bet she wouldn't even scissor someone in a choreographed way. No, she wouldn't. And that's kind of why it works, because it comes across as much more natural, much less forced. This is JoJo's problem. I think that the only way she's ever known how to perform is in a choreographed, spaced out, perfectly planned way, and it's like she's done that. It hasn't resonated with the public, but she's just sticking to her numbers and continuing down the whatever rebrand plan they've written, and it's not hitting. It's becoming more weird. Even in interviews now, interviewers seem to be taking the piss out of her. Like, check out this interview of a woman asking JoJo Siwa about her costume, which is obviously ripped off from Gene Simmons from Kiss.
Yeah, I look at some of the generation above them, Michael Jackson, Prince, Elton, Bowie, they are, and of course Gaga. I mean,
I'm getting like a sexy glam Gene Simmons sea creature
going
on here.
You know, the amount of references that people have told me I look like in this video that I have no clue what they are is sickening. I'm adding that one to the list, but I'll take it.
Look, if you are wearing a Gene Simmons costume and you go, I don't know who Gene Simmons is, you need to start having a look at who's designing these costumes for you, you know? Like, that to me is a huge red flag where JoJo's going, oh, I'm creating the rebrand and I'm changing my career and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. But she's wearing a costume of a different entertainer that she doesn't know. It just makes me think that she's paid some costume designer way too much money and they haven't tried very hard and just giving her some other guy's costume. You know what I'd like to see one of these days is I would like to see like these children's entertainers, these people that grow up entertaining children and they become super rich and famous. I would love to see just like one of them go, I think I'll retire. Did a good job. I'm a multi-millionaire. Crushed it. Is that hard? Like, do you need to transition to be an entertainer for adults, or just like do what the Wiggles did? You know what I mean? Like, just keep doing it. They're crushing it still. entertaining children. There's always more children to entertain, you know? Why do you have to rebrand? Also, why do we never see rebrands going in the opposite direction? You know, you never see an edgy adult entertainer rebrand to entertain children. Like, why don't we ever see that? I would love to see Riley Reid create a children's channel on YouTube. It wouldn't work, but it'd be an interesting watch. It would be funny to see her try. That'd be one job that you wouldn't want to show up on autopilot to. That'd get you locked up, wouldn't it?
Hi kids, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take this man and put him inside our... Oh, sorry, got a bit confused between jobs there. We're just going to have a fun time.
Damn, this alpha has 1,000 aura points. Skibidi Riz. Livy Dunn would be lucky to be rizzed up by this baby Gronk-inspired look.
Lastly, I think the biggest glaring problem with this whole rebrand is the song's not very good, and the music clip isn't very good either. And the dance is even worse. I mean, have a look at this dance. What is she doing? Like, she can dance. I've seen her do dancing in other ways, and it's been quite good. Can an adult give themselves shaken baby syndrome? Because I feel like that's what she's doing here. She's going to scramble her brain or dislocate her own neck doing that. I gave it a go. It almost killed me.
Come as a bitch. I should have known better. If I had a wish, I'd try not to get copyright claimed. When I saw pics of you with her, I felt the knife twist. Come as a bitch.
Obviously, that's not me. That's AI. But, you know, pretty cool technology, isn't it? That's pretty cool. You can make a picture of anyone do a silly dance from a viral video. That's a great new technology that certainly won't be immediately applied to nefarious, non-consensual pornography. We're about to live in very dark times. But for now, it's quite fun. It's quite fun and silly. Enjoy it while it lasts, because it won't last long. All right, we'll leave it there. Like, subscribe, and grab tickets to my Australia and UK tour. Look at all of these dates. Come and see me, dude. It's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to be giving myself shaken baby syndrome, shaking my neck all over the place. I might even touch my pussy a little bit, if you're lucky. LouSpears.com. Subscribe. See you at the shows. Have a good day.
Honey, seriously, I've been looking at this lad's chin for the last 14 minutes. I'll call it what it is. Edging. I've been edging to this guy's chin. Oh my God. I'm finna bust.